What if Gore won Florida and became president? So as you can see here, the Republicans would gain 4 seats in their best case scenario. So as you can see here, I do think Ron DeSantis will beat Kamala Harris. Good evening, and welcome to Election Night in America 2024. And welcome back to Go to Elections. Today we're going to be looking at the New Jersey governor results and the Virginia governor results. So we'll start with Virginia. Glenn Youngkin just flipped the seat, and he won by about 2% of the vote. And today we were going to be looking and seeing how he did this and how he flipped Virginia, which has generally been a blue state in the past 10 years. So one really big thing I wanted to look at here, which is basically the main point of why, is we look here, we see is that Youngkin has shrunk the margin of Democratic places and has turned them into big Republican strongholds. So this general area is what I wanted to look at. So when you look up here, so for just for a second. So this column right here is the 2020 presidential margin, and this right here is the vote margin for the gubernatorial race. Now we look here, we see that already off the bat, we've got this one was +7 for Trump in 2020, and this is +18 here for Youngkin. But what I really wanted to look at is how Youngkin flipped so many counties here that were big Democratically counties. So we look here, you see this one was +10 for the Democrats in 2020, which is technically a likely margin if we think about it. So that's really big, and he got it all the way down to a lean margin. Here, this is also a likely margin, and he won the county. And it's just so interesting to see how Youngkin just made so many counties, vote more and more Republican. Like you see here, 13 points, 13-point margin over there, and then you got a 6-point margin, and the Democrats, even in their strongholds, they didn't do very good either. Democratic stronghold, Fairfax, we see here it lost 12 points from 2020, and people were saying, I was watching it live. People were saying that if McAuliffe wanted to win, he needed Fairfax County. And he did get Fairfax County, but he did not get it by a lot. So this says something that that Youngkin, is energizing the Virginia GOP, and this is very, very big. Now, look here back up at the results. We see here that some places are pretty close here, but what McAuliffe had to do is he had to win big in Fairfax, which is right here. This is the suburbs of DC, because DC is right probably over here, and he didn't do that much. In Prince William County, he only won by 15. And here, let's look. Prince William County was +27 for Biden, and it was only +15 for McAuliffe. So I think the Democrats definitely need to watch out for this, and especially when we go to New Jersey in a minute or two. Especially, you guys are going to be surprised because of how New Jersey is such a blue state, because it was a very close race in New Jersey. But here, this area, McAuliffe needed to get in, and he narrowly won in these counties. And Youngkin just absolutely demolished McAuliffe over here, and that's just the reason why Youngkin was able to pull off the upset and win. So now we're going to look at New Jersey's governor results. So Murphy also narrowly won, which is really surprising. As I said before, New Jersey is a very blue state, and Murphy only winning by 1.6% is a little surprising and a little, like not very good, not very good sign for the Democrats. So we look here, we see not as much counties in New Jersey as there are in Virginia, so it's very, very easy to look here. They don't have to scroll down or anything. But we look here, Ciatarelli has also done the same thing that I was talking about how Youngkin did. So 2020, we'll just take Ocean County, which is a great county name. So 2020, Trump won it by 29 points, and then Ciatarelli won that by 36. And then we look here at a Democratic place in 2020, right? Like Gloucester, whatever county, was won by 2 points for Biden in 2020, but won by 10 points for Ciatarelli in 2021. So it's just something to watch here. Like we look here, this is the New York suburbs area, and this place wasn't even that big for Murphy. It was Ciatarelli was doing really good here, and Ciatarelli had the lead. And if you were watching American Prediction Stream, you would have seen how like crazy I was going about this. And like this is just like not good for the Democrats, because the Republicans basically just won 2 good races where they were underdogs, and for most of the time. And well, I mean, not in this one, they technically didn't win, but Ciatarelli definitely overperformed expectations. So what I think about this is saying that um, the Democrats are not going to do good in the 2022 midterms. Like it's saying that Biden is extremely unpopular, and he is actually extremely unpopular. But the thing is that he's more unpopular than we thought he would be, and this is not good for Democrats. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.